Picking up the action at 133 pounds. We'll see Gabe Foltz of Concordia Moorhead. His opponent, Jean-Luc Lemieux of Roger Williams. In Concordia, in the red on your scoreboard. Maroon and gold on the singlets, Roger Williams. The blue, the gold, and the silver. Foltz ranked 8th in the nation. And as we said, all 10 starters for Concordia from the great state of Minnesota. Land of 10,000 lakes, and more importantly, folks, land of 10,000 wrestlers. Look it up, there are more wrestlers in the state of Minnesota than there are hockey players. Foltz, Callaway, Minnesota, Detroit Lakes High School, that's in the western part of the state, on the way to Fargo. Arm spin attempt goes nowhere for Lemieux, who's a freshman out of Derry, New Hampshire. Londonderry High School is a New England champion, a 4-time Division I New Hampshire state champion. And in the New England region, a very unique situation. Their high schools will come together for basically an all-states championship, the New England Championships. It's a pretty tough tournament. So your state champions and placers from the New England states will come together, and it's very competitive. A lot of good programs up in New England, kind of overlooked because small states, not too many high schools there typically, but once you get to that New England level, you're seeing some real talent. We'll see a lot of that here, this Roger Williams team with a lot of New England wrestlers on it. Foltz trying to work the underhook to the near side. Halfway through the first period. And we'll get a fresh start as we go out of bounds. 1:21 to go, period one. Concordia out in front. The team score lead 3-0. Got to believe Foltz is pretty proficient with his mat wrestling. Going to use that leverage. Look at this. Look at the length of this kid's legs. I mean, one thing about the sport of wrestling, it takes all types. Tall, not tall. Thin, not thin. See Foltz trying to work that underhook again to the right side, or his right side. Work that snap down again now with double unders. And you trying to post on both elbows. And another fresh start, 25 to go. Period one at 1:33. Short time here in the first. So very little action to speak of here in the first period. Mostly short offensive attacks. Foltz had choice. He will defer. Now we'll go back to the table, and Lemieux thought he had choice. He wanted to defer. Now we've got it sorted out. Foltz did defer. Lemieux will start in the down position. Let's see if the clairvoyance, yours truly, comes here to see how well Foltz does on the mat. Again, looks like he could be a leg wrestler. Quad pod position. Forward pressure by Foltz. Forward roll through. Foltz is going to roll with it and hang on. Big lift and return. Slides the right leg over Lemieux's left. Lemieux up to his feet again. Looks like he might be trying to draw a locked hands call. It's illegal if it's not in a pinning combination from the top position. Forward roll through. Not much for the funk is Lemieux, at least not at this point. trying to back bow the leg is Foltz. Big step. Got to be careful here. It's got to stay parallel. It can't go out to the side. They'll still call that potentially dangerous, or if you're doing it too much, they'll call it illegal. Pressure against the joint. Yeah, that's typically not allowed. Under a minute to go. Over a minute of riding time for Foltz. Looking proficient on top, but not using the legs like I expected him to here. Trying to reach for inside control. When you're not doing a whole lot, he's back up to his base, but his head's buried in the mat. If your head's in the mat, you're not going to get a benefit of a stall call from the official in the top position at least. Tight waist applied. Coming up on 10 seconds here in the second. And that'll end the second period. Scoreless on the board, but 2 minutes of riding time for Foltz. And he has choice. And he will start in the down position. Three points for a decision, 4 points for a major decision, 5 points for a technical fall, 6 points for a fall, disqualification, forfeit, or default. Now Lemieux gonna go with the legs here. Foltz trying to work up to his base. Lemieux being active, more or less looking busy here. He still looks like he's trying to figure out what his strategy would be on top. Riding time closing in. And now it is at 1 minute as we get a restart. Looks like we did have a stall call from the official. Or stalemate. Unable to see the official signal from our vantage point here. Our bad on that. Now at this point, Lemieux going to try to have to ride him out, because at this point an escape would give Foltz a 1 point lead. You don't want to do all this work on top and get nothing out of it. Lemieux riding high. Now the side headlock applied. It's probably going to be a stall count. And there you see the referee throwing his arms out there. And there's the stall call. And that will be 1 point. 19 seconds to go. Crucial stall call here. So as we were talking about earlier, we were unaware of the official signal there. Yeah, that was a stall. And now, you know what? Lemieux going to show optional start here, because now with 19 seconds to go, he's had a full period to try to turn Foltz, has been unable to. Now he's going to try to put him back up on his feet and try to get a takedown to tie it up. So there's the escape. So that side headlock stall call puts Lemieux in a compromising position, at least on the scoreboard. Under 5 to go. He'll try to clear that arm and go behind, but time is going to run out, so it's the stall call and the escape that'll do it. And number 8, Gabe Foltz, will extend Concordia's lead to 6-0. Back-to-back wins by the Cobbers. The number 6 seed and the 7th-ranked team in the country. Coming out and stealing the first 2 away.